ITV's ambitious new reality experiment was designed to become the broadcaster's next major entertainment obsession. But after just a handful of episodes, the future of the neighborhood already appears to be hanging by a thread. Despite a high-profile launch, a huge production budget and the star power of beloved presenter Graham Norton, the series has struggled to win over viewers, with disappointing ratings now casting serious doubt over any return for a second season. ITV's heavily promoted reality competition The Neighbourhood has reportedly been shelved after only one series. The program, hosted by Graham Norton, was originally positioned as the network's answer to the Traitors, the hugely successful BBC phenomenon fronted by Claudia Winkleman. However, despite early anticipation surrounding the format, the show failed to generate strong momentum following its debut last month. Critics and viewers alike drew unfavorable comparisons with the Traitors, arguing that ITV's latest reality offering lacked the same suspense and addictive appeal that made the BBC series such a breakout success. Industry insiders now suggest the writing is already on the wall, after the remaining episodes were moved from their original primetime position to a late-night 10:45 p.m. slot following the evening news. Many behind the scenes reportedly accepted that the program's chances of renewal had become increasingly slim. One source explained, "It's disappointing because there was genuine excitement around the idea and Graham was seen as the perfect host. But unfortunately the audience response just hasn't been there and the ratings simply haven't delivered." At this stage, another series isn't expected. The news comes despite casting adverts already being circulated by producers in search of households for a possible second season. Promotional material encouraged families and housemates from across the country to apply, teasing an intense neighborhood rivalry where contestants would live as neighbors but compete as rivals, while battling for a life-changing cash prize. The series initially launched in a strong scheduling position on April 24, airing during the middle of ITV's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here run. Early viewing figures were respectable, but audiences quickly declined over the following episodes. By the third installment, reports suggested the show had fallen to around 500,000 viewers, a number considered too low to justify its coveted 9 p.m. slot. The scale of the production only added to the pressure. Filmed on an elaborate purpose-built housing estate in Derbyshire, the reality series reportedly cost a significant amount to produce. 6 households, the Bradens, the Candelars Samra, the Losman Sturrocks, the Pescards, the Scouse House and the Uni Boys, competed in a social strategy game where alliances, popularity and manipulation all played a role in avoiding elimination and securing the £250,000 prize. Yet while the concept aimed to combine competition with suburban drama, many viewers reacted negatively online. Some criticized the confrontational nature of neighbors turning against one another, while others dismissed the program as lacking originality. One viewer wrote that the series was awful, questioning the idea of neighbors ganging up on each other, while another admitted they only managed 10 minutes before switching off. Despite the backlash, Graham Norton had previously spoken enthusiastically about the project and the sheer scale of the production. The veteran broadcaster revealed he was immediately intrigued by the format and compared the specially constructed set to something out of The Truman Show. Reflecting on his first visit to the set, he explained that seeing the fully built neighborhood in person was astonishing, describing it as feeling like a complete movie set where, everywhere you look, it's real. He also praised the production design team for creating everything from the town square and pub to the detailed interiors of the contestants' homes. For the rest of the current run, The Neighbourhood will continue airing twice weekly in its new late-night slot. ITV has already replaced the show's former primetime position with repeat programming, including Long Lost Family and a celebrity edition of Beat the Chasers. The series now joins a growing list of reality competition shows that attempted to replicate the formula behind The Traitors, but struggled to achieve similar cultural impact. Recent examples include Channel 4's Rise and Fall, hosted by Greg James, along with The Inheritance, featuring Elizabeth Hurley and Robert Rinder. ITV also previously launched The Fortune Hotel, presented by Stephen Mangan, which survived for 2 series before ultimately being cancelled. Although speculation surrounding The Neighbourhood continues to intensify, ITV sources maintain that no official decision has yet been confirmed regarding the programme's long-term future.